I am a senior here in CSU Stanislaus. I'm in the nursing program. And today I will tell you about my story and how it got better for me. Now, so far that I've experienced, a lot of people had issues with their family. But for me, I had a different situation where I had issues with people. Ever since I started school, I've been bullied. Whether it was because of I was fat, it was because I was lighter than everyone else, whether it was because I couldn't speak English or Japanese, or especially whether I was gay or not. Ever since second grade started, I moved to different schools because my family often relocated from time to time. From second grade to second year of high school, I've gone through at least 30 schools, and lo and behold, everyone was a bully. I can tell you all the things that happened, I still remember it. Like second grade, a senior in high school punched me in the face because he thought I was gay. Third grade, for one whole year, I went to a Catholic school in Japan, and a whole class didn't talk to me. Each time I talked to answer a question by the teacher, they would look at me and glare at me. They would call me a sinner and a faggot. Fourth grade, I went back to the Philippines, and a whole class hated me again because they considered me too American for them, even though I barely spoke English. Fifth grade, I went back to Japan, and I got beat up by a group of Japanese men because I was a foreigner, and also the fact that I was too feminine for being a man. Sixth grade, I got attacked by this senior from high school because he thought I was hitting on his little brother. As you can see, no matter how strong people want to be, being in that age, you can't really fight off all that hate, all that pain through all those years. And you're probably wondering, didn't you have anyone? Well, I could have. I guess that was a mistake back then, but my mom was working for 3 jobs at the time, because not only she was financially supporting me, but she was also financially supporting the rest of my family back in the Philippines. And I realized this when I was in 3rd grade, and I decided I wouldn't tell anything about my mom because I didn't want to burden her. So since then, I've had this habit of not telling anything to anyone, despite what I've experienced through all those years. But eventually, I was able to live with my mother, and she noticed that about how quiet I was, how even though she knew in school how the teachers were calling my mom and how much I was being bullied, she couldn't get anything out of me. She cried that day, actually. And that was when I realized that I couldn't be quiet anymore. I couldn't be hated. I just had to tell someone. So I told my mom. I told my mom I was being bullied because I was hated for being assumed gay. She finally was happy because I was finally able to share it with someone. Now, throughout this time, I was confused about my sexuality, not because I liked a man. I was confused by the fact that why was I hated for liking a man? My family never had a problem with it. They often joked that I might be gay, and I didn't have a problem with it. But why were all these people hating me because they assumed that I liked men? Eventually, after all that year, I just stopped caring about what people think. And when I went into high school, I got the support. I finally found friends that I call my best friends now. They shared about what they learned through their families, that it's not all about bad people in the world. That them, their families, and their own friends, that they're good people, that they will understand you if you share yourself with them. And because of them, I came out on second year of high school. I came out to my mom after coming out to all my friends. And all of them practically were like, we've been waiting all this time. And I'm telling you all this because even though, for me, I had so much pain that I've gone through, I held my goals. I promised my mom I was going to get into a nursing program. I promised my mom that I was going to take care of her as she has taken care of not only me, but my family back in the Philippines. And you know what? I have a year left and I'm going to be a nurse and I'm going to take care of her. So if you are in a similar situation as I am, think about your goals. Find support and don't be like me. Talk to someone. So just remember, stick to your goals, stick to your friends, stick to your emotions, and it's going to get better. Thank you.